Hello my friends, it's Indiana Holmes here at Disneyland today on a late Sunday afternoon. Getting started a little bit early. I had set this live stream for 4:30, but I got here at 4, so I thought, I'll just start it now. Anyway, it's been a slow and lazy Sunday for me, hence the reason I'm here so late. I was in no rush today. I was just relaxing and enjoying the day. It's just been wonderful. So we were here for the beginning of the 70th anniversary, and we saw the parade the other day. If you missed that, check my channel for the Paint the Night parade, and you can see that. It's about 21 minutes long. It's fantastic. It's a great parade. Most of the people here on that day were here for the parade, and hardly anybody was riding rides. And I only rode a few rides that day myself, about 6 rides. Today, I'm gonna do some merch shopping. I'm gonna go look for merch. Let's see what's happening. Oh, it looks like a band is coming down the street here. Let's go over here and see what this is all about. Oh, I see flag people. Ah, here they come. Looks like it's West Seattle High School coming on down the road with the castle behind them. Sure, I'm not in the way. This is kind of a nice way to start the day. Getting to see a high school band marching and playing. And here comes the flag. It's all flag people. Hello, everyone. Watch them come through. And that was the West Seattle High School Band. Wow, that was pretty darn cool. Didn't expect that. It's always fun when we see the high school bands come through. What a great time it must be for them. Here we are, guys. The 70th anniversary right there. Isn't that awesome? I love it. I love it. The 70th anniversary right here.
No, we haven't done anything. No.
All right, let's do some merch shopping. So I changed some settings today to see if we could have a smoother live stream with less lag and less choppiness. So you guys can report back to me in the chat if we are seeing any of that lagginess or choppiness. It's pretty normal to have that down here by the flagpole and the train station. But as we get further into the park, we don't usually have that kind of lag, but we were getting that the other day. But you know, it was the first day of the 70th, so everybody was here with their phones on. Everybody was on their phones, so that could have been part of the problem. But I did lower some of the settings so that we might have a smoother live stream, but we shall see. I noticed online a lot of people had bought those Mickey Mouse popcorn buckets, and I haven't seen any in person, but I would like to see one in person and maybe get one for myself. Although I do love these little stuffed Mickeys as well. These are pretty awesome. I feel like I need a tall, sort of large Mickey to help decorate my home office with some more Disney stuff. Hello, Jungle Cruise Captain, my friend. How are you? Are you having a good day? What are you up to today? All right, check out this shop over here. I love this new Mickey and Minnie 70th design. That's super cool. I think Lizzie would like one of these. Let's see, how much are these? $70, so a little bit spendy, but not terrible for Disneyland. Let's see what this one is. This one is Mickey and Goofy and Donald and Pluto. This is another really cool one. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Friday morning I'm making the beans. And Saturday I'm gonna make...
I just saw somebody with a Mickey popcorn bucket. That was pretty cool. Oh, look at these magic keys they've got. Well, I don't know if they're magic keys, but they're keys. They're keys to Disneyland. They have the castle on the end of the key. They're pretty heavy, so they must do something. I think they do something. I'm not exactly sure what they do. Let's see what it says here. Let's see, visit any land to start your journey. Look for 70th anniversary lock pad in each land. So I think you hold these keys up and then you get like a little paper token, like a remembrance, almost like a receipt. Oh, this one's really cool. It's like very old school. I love it. Look at that. Ah, that's fantastic, Jungle Cruise Captain. Your youngest is graduating from high school. That is super exciting. Congratulations on that, both to your youngest and to you, because that is an accomplishment, not just for the graduate, but also for mom and dad, for sure. I know my youngest is graduating from college tomorrow. Tomorrow is her graduation ceremony. So, ooh, it sounds like the Disneyland band is coming. Let's see where the band is going to come from. Looks like they might be down the street.
See you in Town Square in just a few minutes. Thank you.
There it is, guys, the 70th. Everybody wants to get a shot of this. So cool. All right, so the band is coming down here sometime soon. So we might just kind of loiter around here on Main Street, waiting for that. Let's see, it looks like the Opera House is still not open. I've been waiting for that to reopen so that we could see the new Walt Disney animatronic. I know it's really exciting for the graduates, and it's sort of a giant relief for us parents too, when our kids are graduated and on their way to adulting. my eldest just moved out of the house last weekend. We helped her move into her first apartment. And the youngest, who's graduating tomorrow, she'd already moved out a couple of years ago with some friends that all go to college with her. So now we are empty nesters. We just have our fierce little dog with us, which is a lot of fun. But yeah, we're down one dog and 2 kids, because my eldest took her big, huge 85-pound dog with her. So now it's just us. So I kind of feel a little sense of relief, and yet at the same time, you know, as a parent, you never stop worrying or thinking about your kids, and you never stop worrying about getting them all situated, or them getting situated in the world. Hi guys, is the band coming this way?
Yes, it is.
Okay, super. In about like how long? Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Nice. The band is on its way down in about 3 minutes.
Hey, now we're going to California. Let's go to it.
I love watching the band, so I'm going to hang here and let the band come in. It's a nice day out here today. It is about, I think about 74 degrees. Feels a little bit warmer. It always feels a little bit warmer inside the park. Let me know how the stream looks, you guys. Is it glitchy or laggy? Because I did change some camera settings today to try to make it smoother. But you never know. Sometimes it might make it worse. Welcome, 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 everyone. This is Indiana Holmes on a late Sunday afternoon. I thought about rope dropping this morning, but then I was like, you know what? I could use a day to just kick back and take it slow and sip my coffee and watch my morning Sunday shows. So that's what I did. And I checked the Disney app several times today. And boy, until about 1:30 in the afternoon, it seemed like hardly anybody was here or hardly anybody was riding the attractions, because the wait times were mostly 5 minutes with some at 10 minutes. A little bit longer now. I think it's going to get more and more busy as we get closer to 8:45. We've got a few people sitting on the curb now, but not like the other day when we had our first opening day of the 70th anniversary. People were lined up here on the sidewalks, sitting on both sides of the sidewalks 5 hours early. 5 hours early, like at 3:30, people were already filling the seat, filling the sidewalk, filling the curb, and then by, I would say 5:30, there was no place to sit on the curb. Every spot was just jammed. But I did manage to find a spot just behind some people sitting on the curb, and was able to film the was able to film the 70th anniversary Paint the Night parade, and it was fantastic. So if you haven't seen the Paint the Night parade yet, I shot it in 4K on a different camera than I stream on, because the streaming cameras are only 2K. That's all that the cellular all the cellular providers will provide. They only provide enough for 2K, 1080p. But I shot it in 4K on a different camera and posted it to YouTube. So if you want to see that in 4K, it looks pretty outrageously great.
Okay, no problem. You can totally take a moment here for the time being, but as of right now, we're just trying to disperse you to figure out the two components are great. If you have any questions, I'll see you next round.
Okay, we're still waiting for the band. I don't see it yet. We can look down the street though. No band yet. Yeah, thank you for that, Jungle Cruise Captain. Yeah, anywhere down around the flagpole is usually the worst cellular connection. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just out of, getting out of the range of a good cellular connection, like wherever the cell towers are here at Disneyland. I understand there's 3 cell towers. So I don't know where they are. But I know the further you get away from the flagpole and the Disneyland train station, the better the transmission of video is while live streaming. So thank you for letting me know that. Okay, I see the band coming now, so we're gonna wait for it to make its way down here.
Good afternoon, everyone. We proudly invite you to gather in Town Square as together we celebrate America.
All right, that was the Disneyland band heading down towards the flagpole for, I think, the flag ceremony where they take the flag down each day and they salute all of the branches of the armed service. It's a very cool ceremony. I've seen that before, though. If you want to see that, just search for it on my channel and you'll see the flag ceremony. All right, we're gonna head up here into the park where we'll have better cellular connection and also just a little less crowded, maybe. Welcome, 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 friends. This is Indiana Holmes here at Disneyland on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. I don't have too much of an agenda today. I'm just gonna cruise around, walk around, look for merch, things like that. I was looking for those Mickey popcorn buckets, Mickey Mouse popcorn buckets. I saw someone with one slung over their shoulder, but I haven't seen any in person. So I don't know if they're sold out or if they're only carrying them in certain stores, but we'll hunt around and see what we can find. I think I might go up to Small World again because Small World is open once again, and now it has a couple new characters from Coco. If you look closely, you might see those characters from Coco in the Small World set. Probably over in the section that kind of represents Mexico and Latin America. And then also they added some lyrics that were written by the original author, but were not included in the version that we've seen all these years. But now those new lyrics are in there, so if you listen carefully, maybe you'll hear the new lyrics. Here we are. It's so great. I just love Disneyland. And coming in and seeing a couple of bands like right away, that is just so amazing. That just warms my heart. It just makes me feel like I am in a super special spot on the planet. There it is, Sleeping Beauty Castle. We love it so. It is amazing.
I don't even know. Okay, we can do it like this. Yeah, there you go. We look like those tias. Oh, what's up, do you want to take it right here?
Okay, we're gonna walk our way up to Small World. And maybe if we're lucky, we'll see some characters on the way up there. The pathway up to Small World, which is still part of Fantasyland, often has Peter Pan and let's see, who have I seen up there? I've seen Jafar up there, I've seen Jasmine, and I've seen the genie, along with a couple of princes, Aladdin, So, depending, you never know when they're going to be out here. But we might get lucky and we might see some. Friends, just having a leisurely stroll through Disneyland today. No special agenda, just hanging out, something to do on a Sunday afternoon. Lizzie was visiting her mom this morning, and then she came home and has a lot of work to do. She's a graphic designer, and she has just a ton of work to do this time of year. So she stayed home, and I decided to come on out. Let's see. Wonder what the time is here. Looks like about 20 minutes, hard to say. For Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, 20 minutes, okay. Well, maybe we'll do that later. I waited in that line for 15 or 20 minutes the other day. Got halfway through the ride, and Alice in Wonderland, the Alice in Wonderland Caterpillar car I was in, and all of the cars broke down and the ride shut down right when we got to where the soldiers are, the playing card soldiers with the big lances. Yeah, that's where it broke down, and they had to evacuate us off the ride. So if you want to see that happen, go back to look at my video from the 70th anniversary opening day. It's the video just before the parade video. So just before the Paint the Night video, you'll see the 70th anniversary video. And that was there's another guy with one of those Mickey popcorn buckets. Now I'm not sure if I want a hard plastic Mickey popcorn bucket or if I want a plush Mickey. It's a tough choice. I like the plushy ones because they're soft and oh so cute. But the hard ones are nice too because they can stand up, you know? All right, here we go. We're gonna do Small World because we can. Standby entrance. Oh, I got here just as it started to get busy. That's all right though. It'll still probably be only like 20 minutes, if that. They can put a lot of people in these boats. Hello everybody, here we are. We're gonna go see It's a Small World and see the new animatronic characters from Coco that they installed, as well as some of the new lyrics to the It's a Small World song. Yeah, I know, exactly right. I kind of think I do prefer the plushie. It's hard to say, but... Oh, you're waiting for some... Yeah, I think I would. I might prefer the plushie. I like the hard plastic one because it's nice and big, but again, it's a popcorn bucket, and I don't even put popcorn in it. I bought one of the Death Star popcorn buckets during the Season of the Force, and I never put any popcorn in it. When I bought it, they said, what kind of popcorn you want? I said, no popcorn, just give me the Death Star. And so we just bought the Death Star and made it into a purse for Lizzie. If you missed that, go back and look at our Season of the Force videos, and you can see Lizzie with her crocheted hairpiece she did. She was dressed as Princess Leia, all in white, and she crocheted herself brown hair with the brown like hair buns on the left and right side of her head. So, you know, they kind of look like cinnamon buns or something, but they're hair. And she made hers out of, I don't know, something, if it was wool or maybe a synthetic. But it's pretty cool. She got a lot of compliments on it that day. And it was really fun. And I was dressed as a Jedi. and we went and we made our own lightsaber over at Sabi's workshop. So check all that out. It's all archived on the channel. Hello, Kelly Lang. I am in line for It's a Small World. This is where the parade starts, right from back in here. I think it starts here. It might start a little further down, depends. But the giant floats for the Paint the Night parade come all the way starting somewhere here. I'm pretty sure it's this gate here next to Small World, and then travels all the way down Main Street, USA. And then I think that's at 8:45, and then I think they have another parade at 10:30 or 10:45, and then the floats and all the characters come back up this way to go back here where they came from. So that parade was so great. I just loved it. I've got one video I shot in 4K that looks really good. But there are some gaps, you know, between when each float comes. There's like maybe a 2 to 3 minute gap, and then the next set of floats and dancers come. So I think I'm gonna probably recut that again and cut out all the gaps. So it's just float after float, character and dancer one after another. And I'll repost that. I know, poor Lizzie. She still hasn't seen Small World. She loves Small World. This is her favorite ride. And for months it was closed, right? Since about the second week of January for refurbishment and redecoration and, you know, repainting and all that kind of stuff. And now she hasn't been able to get here since it's been reopened. She's been too busy. One thing I noticed on my trip, the first trip to It's a Small World last week, was it seemed like the first half of the attraction had a lot more decoration than normal, than they used to have. It seemed like there was just, everything was plussed. Like there was more things hanging from the ceiling, and everything seemed like it had just been freshly painted. Everything popped more in terms of color and contrast. And that continued to about halfway through the ride. And then about the second half of the attraction seemed like it was just normal, except for the Coco characters, which have been added, which are right towards the end of the ride. Hello, Randy Pinball. Welcome, my friend. It is a beautiful and warm if you're in the sun, and just nice and a little bit cool if you're in the shade. But a beautiful day here in Anaheim, California at Disneyland. I considered wearing shorts, but then I thought, if I stay into the night, if I stay after dark, it's gonna get a little too chilly. And I didn't want to bring a big backpack full of stuff, so I just decided to wear some lightweight cargo pants and a Disney t-shirt and then a jacket. Yeah. All right, we're moving along now. It shouldn't be long now. Oh my gosh, Koyana Squatsi is so great. I have loved that film since it came out in 1982. I actually own that film on DVD. It is an amazing film. When that came out in 1982, it had even more impact than it does now because, you know, we didn't have YouTube and we didn't have access to all the media we have now. We didn't have social media, we didn't have any of that. And so seeing a lot of the imagery in Koyana Squatsi, which is the Hopi word for life out of balance. When we first saw that in the theater, oh my gosh, on a big screen, it was just like, it took our breath away. You know, it was probably one of the very first films, especially a feature film, that commented on sort of ecology and commented on sort of the mass production of food and overpopulation and technology. Still holds up today. It's still a great film. There are 2 sequels to that. So if you liked Koyaanisqatsi, look for Baraka. That's another film by the same people. And then there's, I think the second film that came out after Koyaanisqatsi was Pawaskatsi. There's Pawaskatsi, and then the third film was Baraka. And I think there might even be a 4th film by now. Yeah, those are great films. If you love that kind of film, then you are a true cinephile, meaning you are a true lover of film, of motion picture film. I highly recommend that if you like that film and you want to see something with a little bit more of a narrative, you know, with actors that are speaking, but that has a very strong emotional impact, I would recommend you see The Tree of Life. The Tree of Life came out a few years ago now, and it is spectacular. It stars Brad Pitt, and trying to think of who else is in that one. I think Jessica Chastain, Brad Pitt, and what's his name? Sean Penn. So there might be several films with the name The Tree of Life, including maybe a couple of animated ones, but look for the Tree of Life film that stars Brad Pitt and Jessica Chastain and who did I just say? The third guy. But anyway, look for that film. That's a really good one. It's not your straight ahead narrative ABCD film. It is a lot more sort of like Koyaanisqatsi in a way. But it's just about the human condition and the things we go through in life, both the joys and the beauty and the hardship of life. And yeah, I own that film. I've seen that dozens of times. It's probably my favorite film of all time in terms of something like, when you think to yourself, if I only had one film to watch the rest of my life, like if I was stranded on a desert island, but I had electricity and I had a TV and I had only one DVD to play in a DVD player, what would it be? I think for me it would be The Tree of Life. Sean Penn, Brad Pitt, Jessica Chastain.
For your safety, please remain seated throughout your voyage, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And please watch your children. Thank you.
There you go. Yep, Pawaskatsi, 1988. And Koyaanisqatsi, 2002. Also look for Baraka. Baraka is another one by the same filmmaker.
Welcome to It's a Small World. For your safety, please remain seated throughout your voyage, keeping
There they
your
go.
arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And please watch your children. Thank you. Willkommen. Bringen Sie Bereitschaften zu werden die Luftreise. Behalten Sie die Hände, Füße weit im Blick. Para su seguridad, tenemos que
How many here? Row number 2.
Row number 2, okay. All right, row number 2.
To the right, please. Exit here to the right.
Looks like we're heading straight in.
Good morning, sailors. Come on in. Watch your step.
Here we go, guys.
inside the boat. And please watch your children. Thank you.
think all of us heavy dudes are sitting on the left side of the boat. Seems like the boat is listing to the left.
足を出さないでください。また、お子様から目を離さないようにお願いいたします。ご協力ありがとうございます。
Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro
I
del
love the
barco.
entry
Y cuide a los
into
pequeñitos.
the attraction on this little river
Welcome to
that takes
It's a
us into the
Small
tunnel.
World.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like the lighting, and I think they've repainted some things. It seems like the light pops better. I don't remember all of this stuff up here in the ceiling. All these things look like new plant hangings. good piece of
Please remain seated
good
until your
detail,
boat
really
comes
good
to
piece
a
of
complete
information
stop
there,
and
Randy.
you are asked to disembark.
I don't remember that, but I know that most of the rides at Disneyland were sponsored. I remember the one ride that was in Tomorrowland, where Astro Blaster is now. It used to be like a giant microscope where you shrunk down to the size of like blood cells, and that one was sponsored by Monsanto, the chemical corporation.
Danke. Please remain seated until your boat comes to a complete stop at the dock and you are asked to disembark. Thank you. Veuillez rester assis jusqu'à l'arrêt complet du bateau et attendez jusqu'à ce que l'hôte ou l'hôtesse vous demande de descendre. Merci. Por favor, permanezca sentado hasta que el bote se detenga en el muelle y se le pida
Journey
que
through Inner
desembarque.
Space. There you go.
Gracias.
That's the name of it.
Please remain seated
I loved that one
until
as a
your boat
kid. I was a
comes
little
to
science
complete
nerd as a
stop at the
kid.
dock and you are asked to disembark. Thank you. ボートが完全に止まり、下船していただく指示が出されるまでは席を立たないでください。
How was that, guys? Did it get laggy or jumpy or stuck while we were inside Small World? I asked because I'm trying out some different camera settings.
Y se le pida que desembarque. Gracias. Bitte bleiben Sie im Boot sitzen, bis es zu einem vollständigen Halt kommt und Sie gebeten werden aufzustehen. Danke. Please remain seated until your boat comes to a complete stop at the dock and you are asked to disembark. Thank you. Veuillez rester assis jusqu'à l'arrêt complet du bateau et attendez jusqu'à ce que l'hôte ou l'hôtesse vous demande de descendre.
Yeah, exactly. I
Merci.
know that was pretty funny, huh? Okay, thanks, Kelly.
Setting up the stairs. Have a great day. Welcome to It's a Small World. Please look down and watch your step.
Are Mickey and the gang in new outfits? That's a good question. I often see Mickey and Minnie in different outfits that are sort of seasonal. I haven't noticed new outfits for the 70th, but I will be on the lookout for that. I'm guessing that maybe up in Toontown, the Mickey meet and greet inside his house might have a special theme going on. Excuse me. Let me see how much this plush Mickey is. Plush Mickey is $30. So cute. I mean, really, kind of more cute than the Mickey popcorn statue, popcorn bucket statue thing. I don't think I'm going to stay till the parade. Because I did do that on the first night of the 70th, and it was crazy. I had to sit there for 2 hours, like on the sidewalk, waiting for the parade to start. And some people had been there 5 hours. I don't think it'll be as bad today. I think people will start sitting there about 2 hours before, but Yeah, I don't feel like I'm up to that today. When I do that kind of thing where I know I'm going to be sitting, I bring these inflatable seat cushions so I can sit my bony butt on the hard sidewalk and have a nice cushion. I didn't bring any of that today because I knew today was going to be kind of a short day for me. I just wanted to pop in and check things out. I'm going to come back on Tuesday. Tuesday, I might rope drop and just try to get a lot of rides in, try to beat my score for Astro Blaster, that kind of stuff. Today, I just wanted to do some casual. Today was kind of a chill, stay at home, relax day. And then come to the park and just wander about, look at some merch. But if you want to see the parade, just look at my channel and you can see the 4K version of the parade that I shot in 4K with a different camera, not this live streaming phone. Let's see how long it is. 15 minutes to meet Mickey. That might be worth it. It's actually only 15 minutes. Heck, who knows? Maybe Mickey has a cool new set for the 70th. Just zooming through here. We'll see when we get back to the stage room how busy it is. Yeah. Live on YouTube. Wow, this is great. There's like no line. Usually the line's backed up when you get into this garage part, or the prop room. Now we're just flying here. Okay, when we get back here into the theater, I gotta mute the sound. So you guys feel free to chat in the chat, but I gotta mute the sound.
Mickey's been filming all of his movies since 1928. Right now, Mickey's on the set of Steamboat Willie, ready to meet you guys. Are we all ready to meet him? Yes. Yeah, perfect. My group of twos will go straight to Mickey first. Everyone else follow him inside as well right after the first party to hang out against the wall inside, okay?
Awesome. I'll be the last person, which is excellent because that means I get to spend the most amount of time with Mickey.
For the same party, please.
All space you have.
Alrighty, a big set for them.
If you can, please stand in front of one another.
That looks like the Steamboat Willie set.
Alright.
with
If you'd like to
Mickey
scoot
and
back
Coke.
now that the door
Sure.
is closed, feel free to do so. And then
sure.
my friends in line, just hang out right where you
So
are.
Mickey's in his
ready for you.
long-tailed tuxedo,
Alright, next
but
group.
he has the Steamboat Willie set
Set your
behind
bags
him.
down on this side. Do you want to stand on the other side of Mickey? You can take his other arm. Perfect. Big smile for everybody. Perfect. Thanks for saying hi. And then whenever you're ready, it's the door on your right. Have a great day. Thank you. Yeah, come on over, pal. Set yourself down right there. Perfect. Happy birthday. Solo picture first. Perfect. Wanna hop on in? Perfect. Yeah, we do one together. Perfect. Hey, have a good day. All right, next group, come on over. You want to give Mickey a high five? Awesome job, buddy. Another high five? Or how about next one? Good job. You can set your drink down first. You can set your drink down first. Now we don't pour it. Can we take a picture? Oh, you want to give Mickey a hug too? So sweet, buddy. All right, right under the camera, buddy. You say cheese. Right over here. Cheese. Good smile, buddy. All right. All right, look at the door on your right hand side. Come on over. Hello, little one. Wanna give me a high five?
Me and Mickey and me in just a minute.
Happy birthday, Mama. You can take his arm. Ready? What's his name?
Jacob.
Jacob. Jacob. Peekaboo. Perfect. Good job, Jacob. All right, we can make a hug. Oh, so sweet. Kiss. 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 Little kiss. So sweet. Thanks, friends. Have a great day.
Hello, Mickey. How are you? You look amazing. Happy 70th anniversary for Disneyland. I know it's not exactly your birthday, but it is your home. I'm gonna give this to you to hold. It's recording. Hi, Mickey. Oh my gosh, Mickey. It's Mickey. Look at this. I am Mickey's biggest fan. See, I got Mickey right here. Oh, and there's Mickey there. And there.
Perfect.
Awesome, thank you. Do you have one of those little cards?
I do.
Thank you. Thank you, Mickey. You're awesome. And thank you, cast members. You're awesome too.
Don't forget your bag.
Oh, yeah, my bag. Thank you.
Have a good day. We'll be the door on your right.
On my right. Thank you. Bye bye, Mickey. Bye bye.
Saying hi.
That was super fun. I love meeting Mickey. Minnie's cool too, but Mickey's got his own indoor stage, which is extra special. Let me put this little camera card away. And Minnie, you meet her in her backyard, so it's not as controlled. Like the lighting is not as good back there because it's just like whatever the lighting and whatever the weather is outdoors is what you're kind of stuck with when you meet Minnie. But meeting Mickey, you're in a really cool environment. I'm gonna set this down for a minute to put my bag back over my shoulder. Well, that was super fun, short and sweet. I don't want to take up too much of his time, but it's just fun getting a little picture with Mickey. Oh, there are the Mickey popcorn buckets. I see them here right outside of Mickey's house. Let's see what they look like up close and see what they do. I think they do something. Oh, I see. You get the popcorn below. So there's the Mickey popcorn bucket. Pretty cool. I don't think I want to walk around with it all day, but it's pretty neat.
Okay.
What do those Mickey popcorn buckets do? Do they talk or do
they talk through hopefully this one is on. So usually you'll see him, his eyes blink and everything like that, but this one's not on. And he also is voice activated as well. You say like, "Hey Mickey," everything like that. So where like say hiya, and then he'll move his arms around.
Oh, his arms move too, and he'll say hi and.
Yeah, then he'll say like, "Let's celebrate for the 70th as well."
I gotcha. So those are how much? $70?
$55.
$55, and then we get our like Magic Key discount.
Not at this location, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it has to be like an indoor location.
Yeah.
Like a shop. Okay. I'll have to go look. Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, well that's not as bad. $55. I thought they were $69, but $55 isn't bad because the plushie was $35, and those are $55. Let's see. Then I get a discount. I can't remember if my discount is 10% or 15 or 20%, but 10% off 55 would only be $5. 20% would be 45. I don't think I get 45% discount. I'd have to ask somebody. But I guess we have to find them in the shop. So I think my favorite shop out here in Toontown is the one that is the gift shop that you come out of from Mickey's Runaway Railroad, which is right straight ahead. I wonder what the wait time is for Mickey's Runaway Railroad right now. Let's go check that out. Says 30 minutes. That's not too bad. It's probably more like 20 or 25. I find that the wait time always seems like it's inflated here at Mickey's Runaway Railroad, but we're gonna go inside the Engineer Souvenirs, see if they have the popcorn bucket here. They have the magic keys. You see that? Boy, there's a lot of people here. There's a lot of people. They must all just come off the ride. Do you guys have the Mickey popcorn buckets here?
We do not have them inside the store. It's going to be at the food and beverage. So
yeah, I saw that.
Maybe the one outside.
Yeah, you don't get a discount though if you buy them there. Like if you buy them in a store, you get a discount.
Yeah, but we don't. I don't believe we sell them in any of the retail stores.
Okay.
So as far as I know we don't have them here.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if any of the other retail.
Like a marketing trick where they only sell. Maybe they're only selling the popcorn buckets at the carts. And whenever you buy anything at a cart, you do not get your Magic Key discount. It has to be in a physical store or a physical restaurant. Like if you walk up to a hot dog stand or any kind of stand where they sell food, ice cream, corn dogs, churros, anything like that, you get no Magic Key discount. But if you're in a restaurant, then you get your Magic Key discount, or if you're in a physical shop. So I'll hold off on that for the moment. So I heard that you could also get them over at the shop in the Grand Californian. hotel, and maybe even out on downtown Disney in the big Disney shop down there. I'll have to check it out. It's not a do or die thing for me if I get it or I don't get it. But it would look pretty cool on my desk. Just definitely something I don't feel like walking around with all day though. My theory is that the closer it gets to parade time, the shorter the lines will be for rides. At least that's how it was the other day on the opening day, the first day of the 70th. Like almost nobody was riding, rides. Hardly anybody was standing in line for rides. They were all just camped out on Main Street and along the parade route for the Paint the Night parade. There's the Mickey again. Get another look at him. How much are the Mickey buckets? Okay, super. Do you know if they sell them like on downtown Disney, like after we leave the park?
I believe they're only available inside.
Okay, I just don't want to carry it around with me all day.
Yeah, they might be on Main Street though.
Okay, thank you. So, cast member says you can only get the Mickey popcorn buckets inside Disneyland, and it's starting to seem like you can only get them at the popcorn stands, because when I went into the Emporium and a couple of the other shops on Main Street, I did not find them at all. No characters out here. I am guessing that Disney has reserved all of their human actors for the Paint the Night parade, because there is a lot of humans, a lot of actors in costume as either characters or dancers in that parade. So that's probably why we're not seeing too many characters walking about here. I think I'll go on the canal boats. I always like a trip on a boat. I know it's a tricky thing buying Disney merch, because sometimes you buy it and then like you have it sitting out for a day or two, and then it starts collecting dust. You don't know what to do with it, but I could use a couple decorations for my desk. We've got the Death Star popcorn bucket, but that's pretty large. It's like the size of a basketball. So it takes up a lot of space, but it can hang from the ceiling and light up and make its cool sounds. The Mickey popcorn bucket or a plushie would be good just sitting on my desk. And so this ride, the canal boats, is usually at least a 20 to a 30-minute standby line, and on a busy night or a busy day, it could be like 35, even 40 minutes. But right now, this looks like it's under 10 minutes. I'm gonna be on the very next boat, so really under 5 minutes. Depends on how long it takes for another boat to come up and dock for us. It's just a mellow day here at Disneyland. Very mellow. Just one of those days where you can just stroll around and not feel pressure to go on rides or to do anything in particular. That's my favorite way to experience the park, is just to wander in, wander about, and see what kind of experiences that I can run into and have. Well, that's cool, Kelly. I got my wife the same Tiana's tea set. What did I get it for her? I think I got it for maybe our anniversary. No, what did I get it for? I don't know. I got it for some special thing. I can't remember what. But I got it for her recently in the last few months. And it's cool because that was the last film that Lizzie worked on, The Princess and the Frog. That was her last assignment with Disney before they completely shut down all the hand-drawn animation, and then she left Disney at that point. So it was kind of a cool memento for her. Okay, this boat's going away. They're putting that one away for some reason. We're just waiting for some more boats to come. That's interesting. The waterfall stops for the boats to go under the waterfall so they can go back to wherever they parked them and maintain them. And then the water starts up again as soon as the boat goes through the tunnel. Pretty neat.
Especially there.
It was Valentine's Day. I think I might have got it for her for Valentine's Day. Okay, here comes our boat. We'll be on this one. I love these boats too. They're so cute. Little river boats, kind of low to the water, and then they have a little cabin that the pilot, that the captain, the skipper, whatever you want to call the person, the skipper sits on with their microphone and the tiller. It's very cute. Registered at Denham, Walt Disney Limited. I love the whole idea of us going through the mouth of Monstro from Pinocchio. It's so great. Like this whole attraction here, the Disneyland canal boats, is just great because it takes you through all of the fairy tales that Disney got its animation start with. Some of its most classic, famous fairy tales.
Yeah, no worries. Come on in, is that your stuff? How many was here? Just one. Come on in, look down and watch your stuff.
Take off your backpack and place it on your lap or the floor in front of you. Make sure we're scooting all the way down, folks, all the way down towards me. Scoot all the way down.
Okay, we're good.
My
Look at all the
friends on
pretty
that
flowers.
side, please remember to watch those
So
fingers
pretty
and
there.
arms in the gap and scooch all the way back into your seats.
We're scooching back.
My friends on the water side, if you could scooch towards the center of the boat just a little bit.
Hello everyone and welcome aboard. My name is Joy and I'll be your captain and storyteller today. For your safety, please remain seated, keeping all hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. Parents, please supervise your children, and children, keep an eye on your parents. Most people travel to magical lands through storybooks, but those who are lucky enough to visit in person may find the way in a bit more magical. Today it looks like Monstro is about to swallow us. Don't worry, folks. He's just transporting us to Storybook Land. story begins with, once upon a time, a big bad wolf was always chasing those 3 little pigs. They live in the 3 houses coming up on our right. One made of straw, one made of sticks, and one made of guaranteed wolf-proof bricks. Our story takes a strange turn as we head towards the English village where Alice lives. On a golden afternoon, she chased a white rabbit down a rock. On to the second star, to the right, is London Park, where Peter Pan first took John, Michael, and Wendy Darling on their flight. With the help of Tinkerbell and her pixie dust, they flew to Neverland, where they would never ever have to grow up. And just ahead is Agrabah, city of mystery and enchantment, where a street rat named Aladdin first bumped into Princess Jasmine in the marketplace. He not only stole a loaf of bread, but her heart as well. Though the two are from different worlds, they're now married and living in that Sultan's palace. These magical places are sideways and under on their magic carpet ride into a whole new world. Aladdin first met Magic Carpet in the mysterious Cave of Wonders. Legend has it, whoever frees the genie from his itty-bitty living space will be granted 3 wishes. Let's all make a wish and see if it comes true. Snow White made a wish to find a safe place when she fled from the evil queen and found this cozy forest cottage on our right. It's the home of the 7 dwarves who took her in, and you could still hear them whistle while they work. Cinderella made a wish to go to the ball, but her stepmother wouldn't allow it. Her fairy godmother granted that wish, but when she didn't leave the ball by midnight, her carriage turned back into a pumpkin, which is still on that bridge. Magic has its limits, but thankfully, true love does not. Cinderella and her prince are living happily ever after in that castle. A dream is a wish your heart makes. Sometimes that dream is for a happily ever after. Sometimes that dream is to fall asleep, safely nestled under a giant quilt of plants, like the one on our left. It was featured in the 1933 Silly Symphony, Lullaby Land. People often wonder how everything here can stay so small. Master storyteller Walt Disney, he loved miniatures. So he asked his pal Tinkerbell to bring back Never Dust every night. That way the plants never grow up. As we turn the page in our story, we come upon the Wind in the Willows. Mr. Toad's stately manor is coming up on the left. But sorry folks, it looks like Mr. Toad's not home right now. He's probably off on a wild ride in his motor car to nowhere in particular. And the magical story of Arendelle. When Elsa fled to her ice palace on the North Mountain, her sister Anna refused to let her go. That act of true love saved them both, proving families can weather anything together. In the Alpine village ahead, Geppetto made a wish for his puppet to become a real boy. Thanks to Pinocchio's act of bravery, the Blue Fairy granted that wish with no strings attached. Like in so many fairy tales, a wish led a little mermaid named Ariel to leave her life under the sea, follow Prince Eric onto dry land, and become a part of our world. Her adventures began in the underwater world of Atlantica. Her story spilled out into a happily ever after, and now that's how our story will end as well. As we approach the dock, please remain seated, keeping those fingers, hands, and arms inside the vehicle. Once we come to a full and complete stop, I'll ask that you wait until I count to 3. Then we'll all stand together in the center of the boat. That way we keep our balance.
Yeah, in the app.
Oh, that's so sweet.
It's really great, boys. Great presentation.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I enjoy my job. Remain seated for just one more moment. My friends along the dockside, watch those fingers, hands, and arms in the gap. All right, are we ready to stand on 3? 1, 2, 3, group hug. Please watch your step.
Kind of
Use those
stays up there. You
handrails.
feed them real good at it.
Thank you. Hello, Jalen. Cool drummer. Disneyland in Anaheim, California on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Just having a very chill cruise and sounds. Wow. It says 10 minutes for Dumbo, but I don't believe that. That looks like a much longer line than 10 minutes. That's at least 20 minutes. See, I rode all these. Oh my gosh, look at that. That was like a 5 or 6 minute line for Mr. Toad. This is just like the other day. It was very opening day of the 70th anniversary. Now I even forgot what day that was that I went. I hope you guys are all having a lovely Sunday evening. Late afternoon or evening, depending on where you are. We went on Small World. Then we visited Mickey in his studio stage. It was interesting, they still had the Steamboat Willie set up, but he was dressed in his fancy black tuxedo tails with his red and black theme going on in his clothing. I think there's actually, I don't know this for sure, but I do believe that there are 2 different sets and 2 different sets of Mickeys back there in the state a while ago where it was not that. So I know that they don't take that set down and put it back up on Galaxy's Edge. See if we run into any characters along the way. I just realized I'm going to need to plug my cell phone in because the charge is getting a little bit low. We're down to about 40%. So I'm going to look for a place to set this down and then plug in. Very quiet out here at Galaxy's Edge today. Let's see, I can probably do this over here at the trash can. Hey Jacob, where are we going? That is the question. No place in particular. We're just wandering around. Right now I'm just getting my charging cable and my battery. I want to connect those up so that I don't lose juice. I got a hungry camera here. Okay, now it's time to plug in. Okay, now we got juice. We are in good shape. Okay, I'm gonna walk down this way though, because I've had a lot of good luck meeting Ahsoka and Boba Fett and the Mandalorian and Stormtroopers already right here, and even Luke Skywalker.
Disobeying a directive can get you arrested. Is that what you want? Let's keep it that way. Stay out of trouble. Good. All right then. Good day, citizen. Excellent. Enjoy the day. Yes, sir. Good. Keep it moving. Just a moment. Resume enjoyment. Nothing to see here.
There you got a little Stormtrooper action there. They were on the move, so I didn't get to interact with them. But a lot of times on this walkway right up here, we encounter various Star Wars characters. Looks like the droids are a little bit active today. They usually kind of like to hang out in the shade because it gets hot in those costumes. we'll head on up here.
Where's that?
Hello, Lauren Kelly. February 12th, yeah! 38, that's a great age. Hello, John Hammond. Smuggler's Run, yeah? We could probably do Smuggler's Run. We'll check out the single rider line and see what that looks like. Oh yeah, it is cool when you meet the Mandalorian. Boba Fett. I see Chewbacca over here. Usually when Chewbacca is out, so is Rey Skywalker. Now let's see. Looks like it's just Chewie today.
We're here. We're just looking at the different areas. No, yeah, no.
Right over his head. Right over his head. What are you gonna do? It's funny when Chewie makes jokes.
He really would have loved my
All right, let's check out the single rider line and see what this is looking like. All right, single rider, here we go. Smuggler's Run, yeah, baby. Heading down to Smuggler's Run. We have to get some coaxium. Yeah, if you time it right, like if you come, speaking to Lauren Kelly, but everybody else too, if you get here at like rope drop, like shortly after that, you will see a bunch of princesses, usually out by the entrance after you come in and before the flower area, the flower bed, you'll see Belle or Aurora or Sleeping Beauty or one of those.
You can come in.
Okay.
The other gunner. All right, you're gonna be blue. All the way forward, blue.
Whoa!
What's your color? Blue. Look around, we'll probably come shortly.
All right.
Where do we find the color?
You just stand here and you wait for them to call you.
Okay.
They'll call blue.
Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm live streaming, yeah.
How many viewers you got? Did you see?
Right now, only about 32, but altogether about 1,300.
Nice. Wow.
Yeah.
Is it on Twitch or YouTube?
YouTube. It's Indiana Holmes. HOLMES.
Indiana Holmes. That's you right now.
Light crew green. Green.
We're blue. You too, guys. Have fun. What's that? Yeah, I've been on this ride. It's very fun. Have you not been on it? Oh, you're gonna love it, man. You gotta pilot it, and then you gotta be. There's gonna be gunners. I'll be a gunner, and there'll be 2 pilots and another gunner. That's us, blue. Yeah, pilot it. All right.
No, he doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Yeah.
He's the pilot. He doesn't know.
Oh, it's 2 pilots.
I got you. Oh, Lord.
All right, you're gonna be flying up and down.
That's inverted. So we have to go up.
Do you know your left from your right?
The gunners, just press the big button as fast as you can. That's going to shoot everything that's be shooting back at us, alright? Alright, head on in there. Have a good run. Go Angels.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome. Right this way, my friends. Come close.
Hey,
Come
where's the rest
closer.
of our blue?
It's just a brand new flight crew. Good luck to you all. You might need it. Today's flight takes you to the planet Corellia. You will be intercepting a first-order train shipment of coaxium. Gunners, you clear the path. Pilots, line up behind the train. And engineers, you harpoon that precious cargo. All right, into the cockpit.
For your safety, remain seated and supervise younglings. Por favor, permanezcan sentados.
Okay, no crash, guys.
Alright, promise we won't.
Back-to-back
Promises
will
made.
go on the floor. Back-to-back flex on the floor. Seatbelts go from the outside of the walkway to the inside of the walkway. Still loose cargo in those side pouches.
Is this cargo?
That's fine, that's fine. Next to your seatbelt, you'll see a yellow tab. Please tug on the yellow tab. It'll be next to your seatbelt.
Perfect.
All right.
Now, time is
Where do I
running.
press?
Flashing buttons, guys. Press the flashing button.
Engineers. Automatic repair engaged.
Tell me when to shoot.
Right, pilot. Push the flashing button to take off.
Press it.
Pilot on the left. Move your stick to
That's
fly.
right,
And
Agustin.
I was just about to say that. Pilot on the right. Pull back
Go
on
right,
the stick to fly
Agustin.
out.
Go right.
And push forward to fly down. Weapons are online. Go right, Agustin. Left pilot.
Go down. Go up.
Now let's go get that coaxium. Right pilot. Make the jump to light speed.
What is that?
Pilot.
Press it.
I already did it, fool. Bro, we're now.
There's the train. Gun. Papa. Yes, keep shooting. They've locked onto us. Take evasive action. There it is. After that train. Gunners, fire the harpoon. Excellent. Now, gunners, shoot the cargo free. Left pilot, brakes. Oh, my. Well, my friends, that could have been much worse. Okay, it's much worse.
God damn it, Audrey. How was not me?
Yes, you got one. Excellent, my friends. Now power up the ship. Well, I grab the coaxium. You see, just as I promised, my friend. Come on, let's get another container of coaxium. Pilots, line up behind the train so we can harpoon that last car.
Line up behind the
Get
train.
behind the train.
Behind the train, Augustine.
Gunners, fire the harpoon. Gunners, shoot the train. That cargo is breaking free. Keep shooting. Good job, my friends. Yes. We got the coaxium. I will grab it. You keep after the train. That gunship. Oh, that's ridiculous. Things are getting too hot. We've got to get out of here. A distraction! Fire the missiles at the train! Hurry! It's coming down! Left pilot, hit the boosters! Boost! Hit the boost! Wow! We did not die! Let's get out of here!
I tuned in.
Yes, Chewie will pilot us. Two containers of coaxium. This will greatly help the resistance. You have heard the first order and made Chewie proud. Now, after my modest profit, your cut minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon is, hey, not bad.
You guys suck. I was painted in
More water.
left from right.
That doesn't sound good.
All right, damage report. Engine failure. All right. Hyperdrive leak. That is not too good. Multiple hull ruptures. Well, it could be worse. Life support failure. That's something. Yeah, I'm just going to cut you off there. It might be faster to list parts that are not damaged. You know, the ones that help us to breathe. All right, my friends. You brought the Falcon back in one piece, and I guess that. All right, I am making an executive decision. Everybody out. Go on, get out.
Thank you.
All available techs, we have a Corellian freighter that needs immediate transport back to the maintenance bay. This thing's seen better days.
Good. We got 2
Better fix all that before the Wookiee season.
All right, I'm glad you like that mic. So it was not laggy then? It was nice and clean? I'm trying out some new camera settings, so I'm trying to reduce the lag, and when you guys can report back to me, like during the stream, if it's laggy or not, that helps me know whether these new camera settings are better or not.
Yeah, I think we go wait for rides. Oh, how long is it? It's 45 minutes. I wonder if that's stairs. Don't y'all think it's worth doing again?
You should see, I don't know, Lauren, I don't know if you've seen Gaston here at Disneyland over in Fantasyland, but he is something to behold in person. He's a big, muscly, like, really strapping young guy. Very handsome, very chiseled face. I mean, I'm sure they have more than one actor that plays Gaston, but the one that I've seen a couple times is quite the specimen of humanity in his Gaston costume. Somewhat irresistible to the ladies and maybe to some of the men. Okay, I gotta go in here because I gotta go look at more lightsaber accessories. Ooh, there you go. That's a new costume there.
I know English, Arabic, Aramaic, and Arabic.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. How about yourself?
Multilingual.
Yeah.
Ah, they're awesome, man. How many languages?
3.
Oh, you rock. That's
Thank you.
awesome. Most people only speak 1, maybe 2. You got 3.
Thank you, sir. It's gonna be 4 now.
Oh yeah. What's your 4th language gonna be?
It's gonna be sooner or later Arabic.
Oh, Arabic.
The language of Star Wars.
Star Wars, yeah. Nice.
They actually have a lexicon for it.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Look at that. Well, I expect you'll be learning it and speaking it in no time.
Absolutely. On the bus, yeah, on the bus. What else do I do on the bus? There's like nothing else to do, you know what I'm saying? This is very good.
That's a pretty cool lightsaber there. It's only $99. That's cheap. This one is pretty special.
Have you seen this one? It changes blue to red.
Oh, does it? Okay. Very cool. I like mine. The one that I built at Sabi's workshop. It's very cool.
We're at Dock.
Yeah, I think Samson didn't have so much attitude, though. Gaston has a He's a little conceited, Gaston, wouldn't you say? He's a little full of himself, but in a comical sort of way. Let's see, beverages. Milo Rougeon Juice, Tatooine Sunset. That does not give me enough information about the flavor. I don't want to risk getting some drink that I do not like. Wow, look how quiet it is here in the marketplace. It is really quiet here. All right, here we go. Here we go. Posing with random strangers for pictures. It's always fun. Hello, mystery guest. Guess who? Never can tell. Thank you for the report, Kelly, on Smuggler's Rum not being laggy. That's good. Usually when we're indoors at the indoor attractions, they have cellular access points, cellular access repeaters in the ceiling or in the walls up high so that we have good cellular coverage, but not always. But I do find that the coverage at the indoor attractions is generally much better than just walking around outside. The line for Rise of Resistance looks pretty deep today. The Lightning Lane has a backup. It's all backed up. Standby says 45 minutes. Looks like it's longer than 45 though. When the line backs up back down the road here. When the line backs up down here, that usually means it's a pretty long wait. So it says 45 minutes. It's definitely 45 minutes for Rise of Resistance, if not longer. But on the busiest of days, it backs up down here and all the way back here on the rope line. And when it's down here, then you're in for like a 65-minute, maybe even 85-minute wait, which is just too long. If your goal is to go on Rise of the Resistance and it's a busy day and the rope lines are filled up back here, then that is the one time I would recommend getting a Lightning Lane pass and paying the extra money, because Rise of Resistance is totally worth it. Especially if you're a Star Wars fan, then it's like a must-see, must-do attraction. If you're not completely 100% Star Wars kind of fan, it's probably still worth it because it is the most immersive ride here at Disneyland, in my opinion. You feel like you're completely immersed in a Star Wars movie, like in the Star Wars universe, with all the characters and the stormtroopers and the First Order officers and all that kind of stuff. It's just super awesome. Hey Mike, you're welcome. I'm happy to be here. Any day I can come to Disneyland is a better day for me. I feel it just makes life a little brighter, a little happier, lifts my spirits a little bit, makes me feel like I'm on a little mini vacay.
That's Ernesto's favorite. Right here.
All right. Walking in LA. Nobody walks in LA. But they walk a lot in Disneyland.
Underneath. Sorry.
Head down here a little bit. 75-minute wait for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. See, that is because it is a slightly warm day today. So people are in t-shirts and shorts. And that means that they don't mind getting wet. Let's see, it's a 5-minute wait, it says, for Winnie the Pooh. I'm always down for Winnie the Pooh.
As a friendly reminder, all food and drink must be finished
5 minutes?
or put away
Can't
before
beat that.
boarding our vehicles. While on board, all children under the age of 7 must be accompanied by an adult, either beside them or in the row behind them. Thank you for your cooperation.
Oh boy, look at that over there. Look at that over there at Tiana's Bayou Adventure. That is slammed. There's even a line for single rider. Usually you just walk up and they just wave you through for single rider, but there's even a line for single rider outside the single rider queue turnstile. So we'll be happy to do Winnie the Pooh instead.
And being safe is what Tiggers like best. So please stay in your seats with your hands on seats and legs inside. And grown-up types, please watch your little kids. TTFN, ta-ta for now.
Hola. Bueno, nosotros somos unos apasionados de la seguridad. Por lo tanto, permanezcan sentados. No vayan a sacar las manos o los brazos, los pies o las piernas fuera del vehículo. Y cuide a los pequeñitos. Chao por ahora.
I love the honeycomb beehives that are our ride cars here. That's so great. Mr. Wright! You should have came up and said hi, my friend. I would have loved to have said hi to you. I hope you guys are having a great time today here at the park. What time did you guys get here, Mr. Wright?
Saludos amigos, bienvenidos al vecindario. Para que disfruten de un viaje seguro.
Mike, I have not been on the train yet. That may be in my future today.
Los brazos, los pies o las piernas fuera del vehículo. Y les ruego a los mayores que vigilen a sus preciosos niños. ¡Chao!
Winnie the Pooh, right here, folks. We'll be on it momentarily.
And being safe is what Tiggers like best. So please stay in your seats with your hands on seats and legs inside. And grown-up types, please watch your little kids. TTFN, ta-ta for now.
Hola. Bueno, nosotros somos unos apasionados de la seguridad.
Just looking down at the 100-acre wood. Looks like all the ducks have gone into hiding for the night. Oh, there's one duck over there. He's sleeping.
How many here?
One.
Oh, you want to take row 6, please?
Will do.
How many here?
Thank you. There is not a lot of leg room here. No, I'm not going to do Tiana's because it's a 75-minute standby line, and single rider is backed way up too, so I'm going to pass on Tiana's today. But next time.
One blustery day, in the Humphrey neighborhood, a little bear named Winnie the Pooh set off in search of honey.
Look, Mama, look! I'm a kite! Hang on tightly, Roo!
Happy Wednesday!
Will failure Piglet? And now this.
Whee! This is fun!
Goodness gracious!
Round its way. Beware, beware. Have a lovely moodle. Have a lovely moodle. Steal honey. What a wonderful dream!
Wake up, Pooh! Wake up! Wake up, Pooh!
Oh boy, it's your birthday.
It's time for your party, Pooh!
Hooray! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
I do hope you like my gift, Pooh Bear.
I've never seen so many presents.
Hope you like my present. Presents for Pooh. Excellent.
this is the lineup. This is just the back part of the line. The front part of the line is way up there. It is slammed.
Jesse did it.
Single rider?
Okay, I might try to do single rider for Tiana's after all, because there was a huge line here and now the line is short, but we'll see what it looks like inside. They just let a whole bunch of people through for some reason.
It's like through the attraction just to make sure that we're on. Sometimes we're not. Alright, we are on there. So if you want to click out of this.
Single riders? Yeah. Perfect. Come on in. We didn't book a band tonight, so no pressure.
Oh boy, it's a big line for single rider.
Arms, feet, legs, and tails inside the vehicle.
It is a big line. I'm not going to wait for this line. I'm going to bail. I'm going to bail out of here. Yeah, I tried to do single rider for you, but the line was too big. I've been in that line before in the hallway, and it's a good 30 minutes. Because there's that part of the line for single rider, and then there's a whole nother line on the bridge, and then going down the bridge to the loading dock area. Sorry guys, I just wasn't up for waiting in a big indoor stuffy line. Let's go in here and see what they got in the Critter Club. See if they got any new merch here today. Like a lot of the same standard fare that we're used to seeing. These giant plushies are awesome.
No, I'm good. Like I said, we'll do it. I gotta go to the main scene. There's good candy.
These are pretty cute. I like that hat. Oh yeah, these are cute. These one of the Pooh hats are cute. I'm a sucker for cute. Looks like Eeyore and Kanga and Rabbit and Owl and Piglet and Tigger are not here for pictures today, because that's usually where they are. This is a big line, boy. If you are in standby with a group of people or family or friends, you are going to be waiting 75 minutes or longer. Wow. That is a big queue. I think the longest I've seen is when it's backed up all the way out here. It's like 85 minutes. Right now it's just showing 75, but that is a long time. Hour and 15 minutes. It's usually longer than that, because usually there are some issues with people boarding the boats, getting on or getting off. So it slows down.
Like it was fun.
watching them come down. Let's watch another one come down. It's so great. I do enjoy coming on Sundays because it always seems like it's quieter. Like even on the busiest days, a Sunday from rope drop till about 12:30 p.m. just after noon is usually pretty quiet because a lot of people are like in church or they're at their temple or wherever they go. And on a Friday or Saturday, or even during some of the weekday days, some of those are even busier. Hi. Let's see what we got going here with the choo-choo train. Haven't been on the train today. Could do that. Well, I feel like I could drink something too. I'm a little dehydrated. You know what? I think I'm gonna get...
Thank you.
I've been kind of dehydrated all day. I drank a ton of water this morning. 2 cups of coffee and then like 4 or 5 glasses of water before I left the house today. But for some reason I still feel dehydrated. So maybe drinking like a giant Coke will be better. Probably not, but it'll make me feel better anyway.
Yeah, you know, let's grab a glass. So the shrimp, we can't do shrimp. The only thing we put shrimp on is the po' boy. So if you order the po' boy, that's the only way you're gonna get shrimp. Sorry about that. Did you want to try the sandwich? You good? Okay.
Who's getting a drink?
He's getting a drink.
What a gentleman. What a gentleman you got with you. Good guy.
Okay.
You are. I don't know, I might try this. That looks interesting. A lot of sugar though. Yeah, poo ears, oh that's cool.
I'm gonna devour this. I like it.
Hi Maddie, what do you like better? Do you like the Tiana's Punch better or just a regular Coke?
I don't mind the Tiana's Punch. It is very sweet.
Now I'm gonna have a Coke. Okay. Yeah, it's the large Coke, the larger one.
Sorry, what's the drink?
Sorry?
What's the drink?
Large Coke. Thank you. Are there straws down there?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yes, it should be open. If it says temporary closed, that means it's going to open up again. They're just like closed down for a second. But they should be whichever is
Just this.
Gotcha. And then any discounts with us by chance?
Yeah, but it's okay. It'd be too difficult to get it out. I got my phone streaming right now.
I'm so sorry about that.
No worries. Excellent. How about yours?
Thank you for asking. It's been too busy so far. So it's
Yeah. It seems like a little quieter today than it has been.
And then, so they have grad night. So
is there grad night tonight?
So later on tonight, this side should be a little bit more less busy than what it is right now.
I gotcha. So grad night, that comes on, what time did they start? Like 9 o'clock or so?
I believe, yeah, it's either 8 or 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And they usually get like switched over to the DCA like side of the park.
Gotcha.
Like that.
Cool,
So
cool.
hopefully we get less.
All right, take care, Caesar. Thank you. All right, so it's grad night tonight. So there's gonna be a lot of high school seniors here tonight. So that means we're probably gonna close early. I'm gonna find a place to sit here and drink my soda. It'd be nice if a band was playing, but maybe they'll show up later. All right, try to rehydrate now. I like the designs on these cups for the 70th anniversary. Try to capture a little bit of the Disney vibe on their cups. Coke is the hot ticket today. I see the Columbia. Looks like it's just pulling out of port. Disneyland closes at 11. Gotcha. So maybe grad night is different than it used to be. When we did grad night, when I graduated high school a long time ago, the entire park was closed to all guests except for the high school students and their chaperones on the grad night buses. So you might have like, I don't know, 50 different high schools here, but it was all high school students and their chaperones, you know, adults, teachers and parents and stuff like that. But the regular general public wasn't allowed on those nights. So it looks like it's different now. Maybe the high school students come in and have grad night at the same time as the rest of us. Getting a little warm.
All yours.
Thanks for that information, Jessica. Appreciate that. I didn't even know that the Columbia ship could back up. It is backing up all the way around the arc of the Rivers of America. That is crazy. I have never seen it back up. I mean, I knew it would back up out of its dock, but I didn't know it would back all the way up to the loading dock where the Mark Twain is. Wild. Let's see, it is 6:30, so they're probably getting ready for the Fantasmic or whatever the evening show is called now on the Rivers of America, because when I was here the other night, they had all the characters from like every cartoon on the Mark Twain and on the Columbia, up on the different decks of the Mark Twain and up on all of the ropes and rigging for the Columbia. It was pretty cool, and they came around. Oh, you can take them, sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
As many as you need.
Thank you. I think it's neat.
This is a nice spot to chill here at Tiana's Palace on the patio. Very nice. Yes, the Peter Pan whole like show on the Columbia during Fantasmic really blew my mind. It was really cool. I loved it. And just seeing all the princesses and princes and all that stuff on the Mark Twain, that was really cool too.
Oh, hey.
Oh my god, April, no.
Yeah.
It's really good. They're probably like flush. And
They got some cool music going, but unfortunately no band. Train station got really busy, got really backed up over there.
thank you.
Well, maybe I'll walk around while I drink my my soda here. Just take a walk around. Alright, let's just walk around, see what we can see. Hey guys, how's it going? So I always like to walk through New Orleans Square here. Sometimes we see Tiana back here. Sometimes you see Madame Odie. Sometimes we see the Bootstrappers band, but none of those today. Oh, that's interesting. Well, they do have the two best roller coasters over at DCA. The Incredicoaster and then the Radiator Springs Racers. So I think younger people like those rides even more than us older folks. I know I can't handle the Incredicoaster, but maybe once, twice, 3 times a year at the most. So this is pretty cool. This used to be a shop right here, and now it's the Port Royal Jazz Club, which is just kind of a seating area now, where this used to be a shop, and it used to have all the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff in it, and now it's just kind of, hi, how are you? Now it's just kind of a place to sit and relax and enjoy your snacks. But they're calling it a jazz club, and it has a little bit of a jazz-inspired kind of look and feel to it. I like it. I think it's really nice. I think it's really nice that Disney did something for the guests without trying to sell them anything, without trying to extract any kind of money, because this was a very, very busy, very popular shop, and they gave up this shop to give us more seating area, because previously here at the Royal Street Veranda, where we used to get our what do you call it, clam chowder bowls, or there was some other kind of bowl you could get to, like beef stew bowl or something. You used to get them here. Now you can just get Cajun chicken sandwiches, Cajun chicken salad sandwiches, and Uncrustables for kids, and drinks. But this was all of the seating that you had for that right here, and it was always difficult to find seating. Not today, but usually it was always slammed, especially on a hot day. So it's really nice that they then took this shop and turned it into a seating area for guests. Really cool. Seeing a lot more teenagers in here now. I don't know if these are grad night people, or just families, or church groups, or youth groups of some type. Pirates Caribbean's looking magnificent today. Yeah, seating and indoors, right? So, you know, that was Disneyland really doing a solid for the guests without trying to sell you anything.
I did a job.
Uh-oh, looks like Indiana Jones is shut down for some reason. Unfortunately, Indiana Jones is one of the best rides at Disneyland, but it breaks down so often. It's crazy. Let's get
updates. At this time, we do ask that you please keep this walkway clear. It is our exit.
Yep, broken down. Seems like Indiana Jones breaks down at least once a day, sometimes 2 and 3 times a day. Jungle Cruise, 15 minutes. Tempting, but I'm gonna pass. I got my drink, my soda here, and I don't want to have to give up my soda if I can't finish it in the time allotted in the standby line. I think a lot of these teenagers might be from the bands, from the high school bands that were here today. Unfortunately, the Tiki Room is still closed, or we'd go in there.
I don't even know her.
Graduation cap, and then the Mickey ears. So I think we're getting a little bit of a mix in of teenagers that have just graduated from high school or are about to. And I got here late today, 4 o'clock. I started this live stream at 4. To go back in and do some more merch browsing. The sugar stand, that's what I call this over here. All the yummy sugary treats here in this glass window. Well, they got the Mickeys over here. Are these the Mickeys that animate and light up? Are these the Mickeys that animate and light up?
It talks and it moves, but it doesn't light up.
Oh, okay, so is it the same as the popcorn bucket ones, or it's different?
I think it's different.
It's different? Yeah, it looks pretty similar. It's little head moves and stuff, huh?
Oh, it is?
It is a popcorn bucket.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So those are, what, $51.99? Yeah. Do we get our discount too? With Magic Key? No, it's just $51.99. Okay, gotcha, thank you. Okay, so those Mickey popcorn bucket heads, it's interesting. They're $55 if you buy them at one of the carts. But if you buy it in a shop like that shop, it's $51.99. So it's $3 less, but you do not get your Magic Key discount, which is kind of a bummer. We're supposed to get a discount on all merch and food that is sold indoors. Ooh, let's go check this out. How cool is that? Ooh, these are neat. Look, double-decker cans of cookies or something. Oh yeah, see, shortbread cookies. Those are neat. That's a neat gift for somebody. It's getting pretty busy out here on Main Street. Getting pretty busy.
Bring out a new item.
Oh yeah, they've already got the rope line up over on the other side. And unlike the other night, they're not letting people sit on the curb. On this side, they haven't kicked people off the curb yet, but on that side they did. So I think they're trying to alleviate some of the insane curb sitting that went on for 5 hours before the parade the other night. Over on this side, people are definitely sitting and standing. And over here too, but maybe they're just going block by block. You see all these people are standing because they won't let them sit on the curb. There's a few people sitting, but mostly they're making them stand, which is really terrible because standing for hours and hours. I mean, what is it, 6:30 right now? The parade's not for 2 hours and 45 minutes? That's crazy.
I know, it took like my kids.
Hi. This is a good spot here where these people are in front of the 70th anniversary. And having to hang out here for hours and hours would be a bummer. So like we could be right here and the parade comes right at you. But I kind of feel like it's better to be on the sides of the street like I was, because then you get a longer view of each float coming through. And you get to see it from the side instead of straight on. This gives you an idea though of how busy it is. Look at that crowd.
Great, thank you.
There's not too many people at this train station. Maybe I'll take the train from here and do the grand tour. That sounds like the hot ticket.
Right at 425 feet.
Man, I've drank a lot of soda. I hope I get on this train and don't have to go to the bathroom.
I'm saying the buzzword, Derek. To get quiet.
Okay, finished my, I think I'll sit on this bench here. We're waiting. All right, we're just gonna wait here until the train shows up and do a grand circle tour.
Your attention, please. The Disneyland Limited now arriving from a trip around Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom. Passengers will stand by.
on a CK holiday. Should be fun. A lot of people disembarking, which is good. Means more places for us to sit. Hi, how are you?
Honestly, good.
Last call.
Hi guys, how's it going?
Oh, good, how are you?
Good.
You live streaming? That's
Yeah.
fun.
YouTube. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, we can sit right here.
All right, we're gonna have a little dusk tour of the park. The checks here. Ah, here comes Engineer Bill. And I think we're on our way. I think they're just loading a few stragglers. Everybody's just chilling.
Okay, we are now departing. For a safe ride, we ask that everyone please stay seated, keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Supervise small kids. Make sure you have them sitting down on a bench away from the train opening or sitting down on an adult's lap. Our next stop is going to be New Orleans Square Station.
And goodbye, Main Street Station.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarked to visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey from your children. Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias. Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station.
Hi, Dee. No, I looked at them and they were just huge. Those keys were giant. And they were heavy too. I don't know what's in them. So I opted not to buy one. I'm not really big on like treasure hunts or you know, hunting for things like that.
Just ahead is New Orleans Square. This station also serves Frontierland and Parkland. If you'll be leaving us here, be sure to see the train in stop. Then watch your steps.
Now arriving at New Orleans Square Station, please remain seated until we come to a full complete stop. This is your closest stop to attractions like the Haunted Mansion, Pirates of the Caribbean, Indiana Jones, the Jungle Cruise, Big Thunder Mountain, Tiana's Bayou Adventure, Winnie the Pooh, and all the attractions in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Once again, please wait for a full stop before standing up. Thank you.
All right, we're just gonna hang here. People are disembarking and people are embarking or loading. Be a few minutes here and then we go through the prettiest part of the park on the big wooden train trestle along the rivers of America. Wow, the key is $59.99. That's even more expensive than the animated Mickey popcorn bucket. The animated Mickey popcorn bucket, if you buy it at one of the stands, is $55. And if you buy it inside on Main Street on one of the stores there, it's $51.99. But either way, you don't get your Magic Key discount, which is kind of a rook. I kind of feel that's kind of cheap. I feel like Disney should have definitely still given us our Magic Key discount on something that's like a special purchase like that, especially anything over 50 bucks. But it is what it is. I think if, you know, you're like a kid or a young family, then getting the key, getting that special key would be fun because you could run around the park and do those kind of activities. But they do take time and they do take you away from the attractions and the rides. So I don't think the keys would be a good seller for just tourists that are coming for the day or the weekend. But if you're a Magic Key holder and you come all the time, then it might be worth it because then you could just bring it with you and you could try it out here and there and not have to commit a lot of time all in one day to it. I did see a few people using the keys, like interacting with them in different places. And I kind of felt like the keys actually had more interactivity and more things that you could do with them than the magic bands. They've had these magic bands here at Disneyland now for, I don't know, a few years, and there's really not much you can do with them. Whereas over at Disney World, you know, there is many more things that those magic keys will allow you to do. I'm not sure, because I haven't been over to Disney World in a long time, but I think you can even enter the park with the magic band as opposed to using your phone, but I'm not sure about that. But I mean, ideally, the real usefulness in like the magic bands would be as if it was connected to a credit card and you could just walk up and you could enter the park, you could pay for meals, you could pay for merch, all that stuff by just holding your magic band next to a reader. Then it would be worth it. But for now, it just seems like they're kind of an accessory jewelry piece without a lot of purpose here at Disneyland. I don't know. Do any of you guys have the magic bands? And if so, have you used them at Disneyland?
Okay, this train is now departing. For safe ride, we ask that everyone please stay seated. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train.
All right, we are leaving New Orleans Station.
Our next stop is going to be Toontown Depot.
And we're just going to be heading behind the Haunted Mansion.
To those just joining us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. We're now entering the park. Home to Tiana's Flying Adventure. Take a sneak peek. The party Princess Tiana is throwing with a welcome home.
Get a little sneak peek down here at Tiana's. Like about 1.5 seconds worth, but here goes. And that's all the peek you get. Not a lot.
When it comes to sweetness, the inhabitants of the land we're passing over are the bee's knees. Here in Lion Country, you can join Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Louis the Alligator, and other beloved critters on their fun-filled adventures. Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree. We're now joining up with the Rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago.
This is the prettiest part of the train ride for me.
Natural beauty as far as the eye can see.
Chugga sound of the train.
People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days.
Here's backstage for the Fantasmic show. This is where they load all of the characters and all the actors.
Of course, some of those dreams and the stories that went with them were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable, like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness.
love the Rivers of America view from the train. It's so great.
Favorite Disney animated characters and stories. If you're leaving us here, please wait until the train comes to a full stop. Remember your personal belongings.
And we are now arriving here at Toontown Depot. Please remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop. This is your closest stop to all attractions in Mickey's Toontown and all attractions in Fantasyland.
Mickey's Toontown.
Nice view of the Matterhorn there, which unfortunately is currently under renovation or maintenance, so it is closed. Yep, the Matterhorn looks great in this color of light, right? With the sun low like that, you get the nice turning of the rock formations because you get light and shadow. Looks really cool. Hi, Chris Chavez. I know, right? Two containers of coaxium. I think that's because I was a gunner this time. Usually I'm an engineer, but I was a gunner, and I was firing those missiles and those guns as fast as I could, and the young lady across from me was doing just as good a job, so I think we did better. Although we had some pretty bad pilots. These two guys did not know what they were doing. I think if we had slightly better pilots, we might have even gotten 3 coaxium. But yeah, it was fun anyway. We only had a crew of 4, 2 pilots and 2 gunners. We should be leaving the train station momentarily.
Folks, welcome aboard. We completed our boarding process. We should be departing shortly. We're just waiting on the train in front of us to scoot along, and then we will get on our way. Hopefully it should be pretty soon. Please stay seated because it could happen at any moment. Alright, and we are now departing for safe ride. We ask that everyone please stay seated. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Supervise small kids. Make sure you have them sitting down on a bench away from the train opening or sitting down on an adult lap. Our next stop
and away we go.
Tomorrowland Station.
Hello, everyone. Thanks
Yeah,
for
I know. I've
joining us
never
on
gone
Disneyland
3-coaxium
Railroad.
ever.
For a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your kids. ¿Qué tal, amigos? Bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias. As we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all, Fantasyland. You can see people stepping onto It's a Small World just below us. And, off in the distance, majestic Matterhorn Mountain. We're now steaming forward into the future to a land inspired by visions of tomorrow, practical and imaginative. Below the monorail and us, if you're into soaring spaceships or doing us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings. Just sit tight.
Monorail, which takes you straight back to downtown Disney District. Once again, please wait for a full complete stop. Thank you.
Excuse me. More time and see what that's looking like. Hello, Aurora. Hello, Monique. Hello, you guys. Just having a casual walk through Disneyland today. Nothing too exciting, no special plan. Just been wandering about. Went on a few rides, not too many. Let's see, we just were on the Disneyland Railroad, and then earlier we saw Mickey Mouse in his mouse house. Ain't too long. So I got single rider line, and then when I saw how long the single rider line was, I gave up on that. We did go on the canal boats though, that was pretty fun. I'll be back here live streaming on Tuesday, and I'll either rope drop or come early in the morning, and I'm gonna start my day off on Tuesday by hitting Astro Blasters and see if I can raise my score. I think the highest I've gotten now is like 100,000 points, which is not that much, but it's better than what I'd done in previous attempts. So I'm gonna see if I can improve on that on Tuesday morning. Hi, how are you? Cool, Chris. Well, I'll be here Tuesday too. So if you see me out and about, run over and say hi and get introduced to each other in person. I'll probably be here in the morning, sometime between maybe 8 and 10. I'm not sure if I'm gonna rope drop or if I'm gonna come a little bit later. And I'll probably stay until like maybe 3 o'clock.
Thank you. Please enjoy your
So if you haven't noticed already on my videos, my live streams, or anybody else's, if you're coming for the 70th and you want to see the Paint the Night Parade, you're going to need to make sure that you find a spot early. Let's see, what time is it now? See, they've already got the red vests up here. It is currently, do you have the time? What time is it, Phil?
It's 7:15.
Thank you. 7:15. You can see there is no place to sit already for the 8:45 p.m. show. You really have to be staking out your spot 2 to 3 hours in advance. So be aware of that, Chris. And they're getting kind of strict where they don't want you to sit on the curb like earlier than about 2 hours in advance. So, you know, people were just standing on the sidewalk waiting until they would let you sit down. So be aware of that. But you can see, I'm gonna go out this way. You can see how crazy busy it's getting right now. All these people are already sitting here waiting for the parade to start. And the parade is not till 8:45 p.m. Filmed my 4K and my live stream of the parade the other night. I was here 2 hours, well, I was here 5 hours in advance, but I wasn't going to sit down for 5 hours, although people were doing that. But I sat down behind the people on the curb, but in front of this rope line, like where these two guys were standing, like 2 hours in advance, and that was the best I could do. Even those spots were hard to find. So be aware. It's now 7:15. The parade is at 8:45, and like all the spots, even like the ones in the second row behind the curb, are all taken. So be aware, Chris. You're gonna have to stake out your spot early if you want to see the parade up close. Oh, okay, Wednesday, May 21st. Okay, well that's a little bit off. That's next week, not this week. Or is that this week? That's this week, so Wednesday. You're coming Wednesday. I'll be here Tuesday. Okay, gotcha. Well, we'll miss each other by a day. It's my reservations for Tuesday. Okay, friends, it's been fun walking around with you guys today, but I'm gonna make it a short day because I'm not staying for the parade. I'll be back here on Tuesday. This has been Indiana Holmes. I want to wish you all a happy Sunday evening. We will continue with our story time Tuesday night at 7 p.m. So I'll be live streaming Tuesday day, and then we'll be doing story time, reading our Frankenstein novel by Mary Shelley Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Tune in. See you then. This has been Indy. Love you all.